Greetings, beautiful soul, and welcome to my channel, The Optimist Hub. My name is Yanga. In today's video, I want to talk a bit about the phrase Maktub, which simply translates to "it is written." Now, Maktub is a Arabic phrase, right? And I was first introduced or came across the phrase in one of Paulo Coelho's. First of all, I hope I'm not butchering his name, but he is the writer of the famous The Alchemist book. When I read that book, in fact, great fable, right? And I always talk about this book. I think I've mentioned it in my podcast. I also mentioned it on my Instagram page as well. But The Alchemist was such a great fable. I literally finished the book in one weekend. That was the quickest I've ever read a book, by the way. So that was the first time I came across the phrase Maktub. And this one time when I went, to a book shop because I was looking for more books to read. Also, one thing about me when I go to, bookstores, I don't really go in knowing exactly what I want to get, except the one time when I went to go buy Jay Shetty's Think Like a Monk book. I knew exactly why I went to the bookstore, but sometimes I really like I like for a book to draw me, pull me in, almost like attract me for me to choose it, right? And so this is what happened when I was at a mall and I went to a bookstore. Lo and behold, I got Maktub, which is basically, again, written by the same person, and it expands on the idea of what Maktub really means. And so I just wanted to come on here and share a bit on that. So again, Maktub simply means it is written. Where is it written? What is written? Now, again, the story of your life, your presence, your purpose is written in the stars. And again, what I got from the book was that, what is written cannot be unwritten. It cannot be erased, especially what has been written or what has been predestined by the universe, the higher power. It cannot be erased by anyone else. It cannot be erased by, yourself even, right? Because it is predestined for you. And again, your fate is set on stone. That's one thing. And I actually have a podcast episode on Spotify where I talk about fate and destiny. Now, fate is something that has been set on stone. It is what is meant to be, what is bound to be, right? But your destiny is in your hands. In other words, you have the ability to shape your life. You have the ability to change the trajectory of your life. You have the ability to decide what is your destiny. And all of that is embedded in the destination, right? The destination really is the flow of life. And simply put, right, your choice, the ability to make choices, that is your superpower. And I've mentioned it a couple of times on this channel. The ability to make a choice is your superpower. This is where you determine your destination. This is where you define your destiny, right? Again, you determine your destiny by choosing to pursue your higher self and your dreams, right? Having to follow your passion will change the trajectory of your life. Having to follow your dreams will change the trajectory of your life. Having to follow your heart will change the trajectory of your life. Now, what is this thing that is written? That is your purpose. Your purpose is written. And where is it written? In the stars. But in this instance, the star could be your heart or your mind. But let's focus more on the heart. I think let's be more heart-led, right? Let us be more spirit-led, right? So when you focus on the heart, you realize that this purpose, this desire, this vision, this longing, this yearning is dwelling in your heart. This is what your heart longs for. It is written in your heart. And the best way for you to unearth what is written is to listen. to your heart. Now, your heart is linked to your intuition, right? This is, again, I've also mentioned this a couple of times. Your intuition is your internal compass. Your intuition is your blueprint. Your intuition is your lighthouse. Your intuition is your map, right? It is your navigator. This is where you will be led and directed, and it all resides in the heart, right? What is written in your heart is what you need to listen to. And then you need to follow your heart. You need to follow your gut instinct. You need to follow your intuition. And this is how you tread on a path that is in alignment with your higher self, that is in alignment with your passion, with your desire. This is where you tread on a path that is going to lead you to that destiny. And destiny could be that desirable state of being. It is what you want. But understand that destiny is a journey. To get to that point is a journey, more than it is the destination itself. I think oftentimes also as people, we tend to fixate or just like to focus on the final destination, right? The end product. And we forget that the process of becoming, the process of doing, the journey is also very important. You need the journey in order to get to the destination. You need the process in order to get to the end product. You need to go through in order to grow through whatever. In order for you to reach that point, you need to go through it. You need to do the necessary things that need to be done in order for you to get to where you want to get to, right? And that's what Maktub really is about. It simply speaks to whatever it is that you long for, that you seek, that in fact, it already exists because it's written. It already exists. It's waiting for you on the other side of fear. It's waiting for you on the other side of procrastination, on the other side of self-sabotage, on the other side of, complacency. That thing is written. It's set. It's there for you. It's predestined by the higher power. It has been bestowed upon you, for you, because only you are meant to bring it to life. Right? You have the unique characteristics, abilities, qualities to bring whatever it is that you feel called to bring into life. And so with that said, beautiful soul, do remember this, that it is written. Your success is written. Your growth is written. All that you seek, that you desire, that you want, it exists in your heart because it is written for you. And it is waiting for you to pursue it. And with that said, beautiful soul, may goodness and grace lead you to greater heights of success. Namaste.